KidSingers, here's another video for you to work on some solfege, some ear training, a little bit of vocal technique, and of course music theory, which I love to share with you. This video today is talking all about the chromatic scale, or not all about it, but at least an introduction to it to help you to understand what it is and how to sing one with solfege syllables. So, chromatic scale, what is it? It's all the notes that you can find in an octave. You might have thought that a major scale was all the notes that you could find in an octave, but actually there are some notes within the octave that you don't sing in the major scale. You skip some notes in order to make this lovely, beautiful sound of the major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. The chromatic scale includes all the notes that are found in between there. So there are actually 12 distinct notes in a chromatic scale. Of course, there's 13 total, but the do up here is a repeat of the one before. In a major scale, there's actually only 7 distinct notes: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, and ti. So there's only 7 different notes. Of course, that 8th note is the repeat. It's a do. You start over the octave again. So that's the difference between those two. Okay, I wrote notes so I wouldn't forget to say all the important things. So we're going to start with C major on a piano. C major on a piano looks like this. So on a piano, you'll see that there are groups of 2 black notes and then a space, and then groups of 3 black notes and then a space, and then that pattern keeps repeating. Whenever you find a group of 2 black notes, if you go just to the left of that first black note, you will find a C. That's how it is all the time. Remember, with solfege, you can sing a scale starting with do on any note on the piano. We're just doing C because it's really visually easy to tell which notes are a part of the major scale, in this case all the white notes, and which parts are chromatic notes, so not a part of the major scale but part of the chromatic scale, these black notes in between. In other scales, black notes will actually be part of the major scale, but we're going to do it this way because it's really visually helpful. So we are going to sing our do, our major scale starting on C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Now here's what it sounds like chromatic going up. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, so, si, la, li, ti, do. And going down, do, ti, slipped a bit. Okay, so you'll see that in on the way up we sang it this way, and on the way down we sang it this way. The reason for that, it doesn't really matter right now. We don't have time to explain that all now. We're just going to sing it this way. Eventually maybe I'll be able to explain the theory behind it, but it's really not important for just learning how to sing it. So on the way up we sing do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, etc. You'll notice that all of these chromatic notes end in the E sound. And on the way down we'll sing do, ti, te, la, le, so, se, fa, mi, me, re, and then ra, which is kind of the oddball do. So on the way down, almost all of them end in an A sound except for the ra, which is obviously different because the re already has that A sound. So, okay, so let us sing it now. Not with the syllables, but with an oo-e sound. So it's not oo-e. I want you to keep the back of your mouth rounded, so the soft palate raised, ooh, kind of like an owl says ooh, but you keep that same space when you say e. Instead of e, it's e, so it's still a darker, rounder sound. I'm going to crouch down so I'm out of your way. Let us do it. We're actually not going to sing it now in C major. We're going to sing it a little bit lower just to make it a little bit easier as we're warming up our voices. We'll sing ooh-ee, 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 ooh. And back down. Ooh-ee, 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 ooh. And again. Ooh-ee, 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 that one more time. The goal with this video is not to go as fast as possible. We're not trying to speed up and see how fast we can go. We're just trying to really get the notes right. So I will try really hard to play the notes right. And it's important to take a breath in between before you run out of breath and lose your ability to sing the note, like I did that last time. So let's breathe. Ooh-ee, 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 ooh. Ooh-ee, 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 ooh. Later on, we can do that fast once we've gotten it really figured out. But now let's do it with the solfege syllables. So remember, ascending. We're going to do ascending 3 times in a row, so the top syllables there. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, so, si, la, li, ti, do. I almost did it back down. So starting at the bottom, I'll try to really accent the notes that are chromatic. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, so, si, la, li, ti, do. Nope, I almost did it again. I always want to descend. Let's start from the bottom one more time. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, so, si, la, li, ti, do. Now finally we get to go back down, starting on the do. I think I'm out of your way. Do, ti, te, la, le, so, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. Do, ti, te, la, le, so, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. Again. Do, ti, te, la, le, so, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. So there you have it. That is how you sing a chromatic scale. We'll get more into why these notes are important and how they're helpful to know the notes in between. It will be really helpful later on as you learn more music theory and how to build chords and how to build a minor scale. This will be really important when it comes to building a minor scale and basically any other type of scale. If you know these solfege syllables, it will give you the tools you need for that. So happy practicing, and I hope we get to see you guys again soon. Bye.